We've gotten a lot of questions surrounding Tyler Robinson's case. Some of these include the threshold in Utah to be tried for the death penalty. Does Robinson meet those qualifications, and how outside pressure to pursue the death penalty could impact the case? Now, I met with the defense attorney this afternoon to get some of those questions answered. The 22-year-old man accused of shooting Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University last week is expected in court for the first time Tuesday afternoon. Before he was taken into custody, Governor Spencer Cox and President Donald Trump were calling for the death penalty.
He's going to be found guilty, I would imagine, and I hope he gets the death penalty.
We've been working with our attorneys, getting everything that we need, affidavits ready, so that we can pursue the death penalty in this case, and that will happen.
I spoke with attorney Clayton Sims about whether this case meets the criteria for capital punishment.
It's not a traditional death penalty case where there's multiple deaths, there's torture and cruelty. Or the victim is particularly vulnerable and under the age of 14. But there are circumstances in which it would fit.
Sims says they may focus on cruelty and the fact that he may have put others at risk during the event.
The aggravating factor that is most closely aligned is the death of a public official. If he's considered a public figure, if you kill someone in front of 3,000 live witnesses, if you kill someone knowing that it's going to have an impact beyond the state of Utah, that could be particularly cruel.
But mitigating factors could come into play, including mental illness or Robinson's age. And while there may be outside pressure from Cox and other officials for the death penalty, Sims says prosecution is required to remain independent.
They will not be controlled by the governor. You can present the death penalty. It doesn't mean a jury is going to convict him of the death penalty, even if it's sought.
But the biggest challenge will be finding a jury that is impartial.
The likelihood of a juror not knowing anything about this case is very, very low. They're going to feel very, very strongly about this particular case. So all of the coverage will have an impact on the jury.
Now, Robinson will be in court tomorrow. A couple things are going to happen. The first thing is they're going to give him an attorney, and that attorney needs to be qualified, especially if they're considering the death penalty, and they're going to present those charges. Now, Sims tells me while information coming out of that courtroom may be limited tomorrow, it's very important for the case. Live in Provo, Carolina Hassett, Fox 13 News, Utah.